You've been lied to about what it takes to transform your body. The fitness industry wants you confused, desperate, and spending money on bullshit that doesn't work. I'm going to break down the only approach that actually works for young men and women who want to look their absolute best. And fair warning, this might not be what you want to hear. It's physically impossible to cover everything about fitness in one video. But if you just turn off your little bitch-ass critical thinking mind and stop questioning everything like a nerd and actually focus on following the steps I'm about to tell you, you will get an aesthetic physique. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you can't access a gym. It doesn't matter if you have bad genetics. The principles remain the same, and they work 100% of the time when actually followed. I'm making this video as compact and simple as possible so that your pathetically distracted brain can understand everything. Remember, it's not possible to cover every detail in a 10-minute video, but I'm giving you the essential framework that nobody else will tell you. So shut up, pay attention, and let's get you the body you've always wanted. Step 1. Embracing the long game. The first thing destroying your chances of ever building an aesthetic physique is your delusional timeline. You seriously think you're gonna pack on 20 pounds of muscle in 3 months, or you will lose 10 kilograms in a month? Are you out of your damn mind? This isn't some Instagram transformation where they sell you the 6-week abs bullshit. That's pure fantasy, and deep down, you already know it. Any YouTuber claiming you can lose 10 kilograms of pure fat, not just water weight, in a single month is lying to your face. The faster you lose weight, the faster you'll regain it. An aesthetic physique means 2 things: decent muscle mass and the right body fat percentage. For men, we're talking about 12 to 15% body fat. For women, 20 to 24%. Not the unsustainable sub 10% that fitness influencers maintain for like 3 days just to take photos. If you're a dude sitting at 30% body fat right now, your journey is going to be longer than someone at 20%. That's just biology, not my opinion. Embrace the long game or fail forever. You need to completely rewire your brain right now. This isn't a 90-day challenge. This is a 6 to 12-month minimum commitment before you'll see truly noticeable results. Most people quit when they don't see abs after 4 weeks of half-assed effort. Step 2. Your trash diet is sabotaging everything. Let's get one thing crystal clear. You can do all the crunches and push-ups you want, but if your diet is garbage, you will never see results. Period. The fitness industry has brainwashed you with their detox teas and fat-burning supplements. That's complete BS designed to empty your wallet. The only equation that actually matters is calories in versus calories out. If you want to lose weight, you have to eat in a caloric deficit. If you want to gain weight, you have to eat in a caloric surplus. It's literally that simple, but your undisciplined ass keeps looking for magical shortcuts. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 10. That's roughly your BMR, the calories your lazy body burns just to keep you alive. For protein, you need 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight daily. If you're carrying extra fat, cut 300 to 500 calories below maintenance. For example, if your maintenance is 2,300 calories, drop to 1,800 to 2,000 calories. Add weightlifting and low-intensity cardio like walking, and you'll burn an additional 500 calories daily. That puts you in an 800 to 1,000 calorie deficit, translating to 1.5 to 2 pounds of fat loss weekly. In a month, you can lose up to 6 to 8 pounds of fat, which is around 3 kilograms. It may sound like a small amount, but if you stay consistent, you will be able to lose 36 to 64 pounds within 6 months, or 16 to 28 kilograms within 6 to 7 months. For those trying to gain weight and build muscle, you need a caloric surplus. Take your maintenance calories and add 300 to 500 calories daily. If your maintenance is 2,300 calories, you need to consume 2,600 to 2,800 calories consistently while hitting your protein targets. Without this surplus, your body lacks the raw materials to build new muscle tissue. If you have a low appetite level, then instead of forcing yourself to eat a lot of food, just make your meals more calorie dense by adding healthy fats such as peanuts, butter, ghee, avocado oil, etc. And no, drinking warm lemon water with honey won't burn fat. No, detox teas won't melt away your love handles. The only thing that works is the mathematical precision of proper caloric balance paired with adequate protein. Everything else is noise designed to distract you from this fundamental truth. Step 3. Targeting the right muscles. Look, I need to get real with you for a second. You know those hours you've been putting in at the gym? Yeah, about 70% of that time is probably completely wasted on muscles nobody gives a shit about. If you are a female, then listen carefully. While all your friends are doing those useless Pinterest workouts their favorite influencer sold them, here's what actually matters. Glutes, shoulders, core, quads, and hamstrings. These are the most important muscle groups when it comes to that female aesthetics. And let's be honest, that 100 fire hydrants workout you've been doing, about as effective as trying to put out a forest fire with a water gun. But hey, keep at it. if you enjoy wasting your precious time on this planet. A small reminder here, this video is not meant for those who want to become a pro bodybuilder or some shit like that. Now for men, things are a little bit different. That V-taper you're killing yourself for, those wide grip pull-ups aren't doing what you think they are. Your bone structure is what it is. Your parents gave you those genetics, and no amount of crying about it will change that. And here's a dark truth. Those oblique exercises you're so proud of, they're making your waist even wider. Want to know what actually works if you weren't blessed with a naturally tiny waist? Get under 15% body fat and stop lying to yourself about what percentage you're at, and build those lateral delts until they look like bowling balls. Here's the muscles list that actually make people think, damn, that guy lifts. Shoulders, especially those side delts everyone neglects. Upper chest. Lower chest is literally useless for aesthetics. Visible abs, which is 99% diet, not your sad little crunches. Arms, mostly triceps, which you're probably undertraining. Enough back and traps to fill out a t-shirt. Just enough legs so you don't look like you skipped leg day, which you probably do. Unless you're hanging out exclusively with gym bros, nobody gives a flying fuck about your calf size. Sorry to burst that bubble. Hit legs at least once a week so your physique doesn't look ridiculous. But know where to focus your energy. The fitness industry has been gaslighting you into thinking every muscle deserves equal attention. They don't. They're lying to keep you confused and spending money on their garbage. Unless you want to become a professional bodybuilder, then you have to focus on every single muscle group. Step 4. Training smart. I know you're excited to start this fitness journey. Maybe you've watched a few YouTube videos, followed some fitness influencers, and now you think you know what you're doing. Truth is, you probably don't. And that's okay. We all start somewhere. So many newbies walk into the gym with this bro split mentality they picked up online, training each muscle once a week with 1,000,000 exercises. They spend 2+ hours in the gym, get overwhelmed, see minimal results, and quit by week 3. Here's what actually works for beginners. Hit each muscle group twice weekly, not once. Focus on 12 to 18 sets per muscle group per week. Work in the 8 to 20 rep range for growth. Train to actual muscle failure when you physically cannot perform another proper rep. You have to train hard, not train long. Doing more reps or exercises won't always give you better results. When you work out, your muscles develop tiny tears. Eating protein helps repair and strengthen them. However, if you push too hard and cause excessive damage, your body won't be able to keep up with repairs. This can lead to stalled progress or even muscle loss. Focus on balanced training and recovery for the best results. Now let's talk about exercise forms. When I say train to muscle failure, I don't mean flailing around with terrible form. I'm talking about controlled, deliberate movements where your muscles, not your joints or ligaments, reach their limit. Most beginners never experience true muscle failure because they're too focused on the weight rather than the sensation. You're not here to impress random people with heavy weights. You're here to stimulate muscle growth through proper execution. Moreover, your workout shouldn't take forever. A focused 45 to 60-minute workout with genuine intensity beats a 2-hour session of distracted, half-hearted efforts every single time. Most people don't see any results because they don't use progressive overload. Progressive overload is your friend. Every 2 weeks, challenge yourself by adding a little weight or performing 1-2 more reps, slowing down your movement tempo, improving your technique. The eccentric, lowering portion of each rep is where the magic happens. Control that negative motion. Feel the stretch. Don't rush through reps like you're in a race. Full range of motion matters too. Half reps equals half results. Stretch the muscle completely, then contract it fully. Remember this, your body doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. It only knows the tension it experiences. Create that tension through controlled execution, not ego lifting. Make every set, every rep, every moment in the gym count. Because transforming your body isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter with genuine intensity. I have created a full workout program to build an anime-like physique. You will see 2 training programs, one for men and one for women, but you can choose either, as it doesn't really matter. The women's program focuses more on the lower body, while the men's program is designed to achieve that V-taper look. You can also combine them according to your needs. I didn't add any fancy workouts. It's actually quite simple. I also didn't include too many exercises, so you may think it's not effective, as many normies believe that doing more equals gaining more. Just watch some videos on how to perform the exercises with proper form, then execute everything I have outlined in this video. You will see results within 6 to 12 months. If I wanted, I could put a price tag on this, but since many of you are students, I've made it available for free on a donation basis. Any contributions will go toward creating better content, so yeah, you don't have to pay anything at all. I just want you to start taking action. Moreover, when you download the program, you will also find a home workout plan included. Without equipment, it's very hard to train your back, lateral delts, traps, forearms, and biceps. However, you can easily target your legs, chest, abs, front shoulders, and triceps, which is better than doing nothing. Also, if you want me to create a separate channel on fitness, let me know in the comments. I might make one. So that's it for today. Bye.